With all the excitement of the summer games,
and seeing how I'm a fish, we had to talk to a swimming legend.
and so we shall. He's a 4-time gold medalist and a member of the U.S. Olympic Hall of Fame. Please welcome John Naber, everybody. John, thanks for being here. You look like you could still pull off a meter or two.
Well, I still swim for fitness, but I am nowhere near as fast as I used to be.
John, I got to start with this. I heard you say that you were not an athletic child. So how does one go from being totally unathletic to becoming a champion?
I will admit that on the first day of high school PE, I was the first kid picked because I'm so tall. On the second day, I was the last kid picked because I'm so uncoordinated on land. But the good thing about the Olympics is there's so many different sports that there's bound to be one that's accommodating to your body style. You can win a gold medal by standing perfectly still and holding a bow and arrow. I knew that the moment I jumped in the pool, this was my element. I felt at home, I knew I could improve, and eventually I was the best on the planet.
John, you're so good that you have now pulled off 4 gold medals. I know this is kind of like asking you to pick your favorite child, but does one in particular mean the most to you?
My first gold medal was the 100-meter backstroke where I defeated my role model, East German champion Roland Mathis. He came up to me in the warm-down pool and he chucked me under the chin and he said, "Very fast." And that's the reason why this is the medal that I most treasure. It just means the world to me. What can I say?
Oh, that is very cool. Now, the U.S. men's swimming team dominated the 76 games. I mean, totally dominated. You guys won like 23 out of 30 individual medals. So what led to that success? I mean, was it camaraderie or coaching or was it bicentennial fever?
Our head coach of the Olympic team was Doc James E. Councilman. And Doc Councilman wisely said, I know you have your goals for yourself at the Olympics 4 weeks from now. He said, but let me share with you my goal for this team. He said, I think we can win every gold medal. I think we can win more medals than the rest of the world combined. And as a result, somehow the backstrokers started caring about the breaststrokers, and the butterflyers were cheering for the medley specialists, and sprinters were encouraging the distance swimmers, and we came together as a team so that everybody pulled their weight.
Okay, now in 1976, you swam with no goggles, and your hair was flowing, and you had an awesome full mustache. So how much of a difference would you say that modern swim gear and shaving really make?
The consequences of a victory at the Olympic level are significant, and everybody now does everything possible to win. You remember Michael Phelps won a race by 1/100th of a second. And I think any athlete would acknowledge that shaving the hair off their body would at least subtract 1/100th of a second. So I'm reminded of Steve Martin, the comedian, who said, before each time I go on stage, I put a slice of bologna inside each of my shoes. That way I feel funny. Well, frankly, if you shave your body, you feel fast. And standing on the starting blocks feeling fast is a real advantage.
That's the difference right
Yeah,
there.
right there. You were the first man to swim the 200-meter backstroke in under 2 minutes. So, do you think that you could outswim a tuna fish? Be honest.
At the Olympic Games in 1976, I might have been able to stay ahead of you for maybe 10 meters. But frankly, the only tuna I could outswim would be one inside a can of tuna fish.
What's he talking about?
He was
Bill?
kidding, Toon. He's just joking around, right, John? Just a joke?
Yeah.
The Summer Games kicked off today. So, John, who are you most excited to see?
There are 2 swimmers that really pique my interest. Of course, the American Katie Ledecky. She won her first gold medal in London in 2012, so she's been around a long time. And there's this kid from France named Leon Marchand, who's trained by Michael Phelps's coach. And Leon was absolutely tearing up the pool in the collegiate season here on American soil. He's a Frenchman, so when he competes in Paris, everybody will be cheering for him, and it'll be very exciting to watch him. He's going for 2 individual medals on the same day.
John, we really appreciate you taking some time out to speak with us and for sharing some of that Team USA spirit.
Yeah, John, maybe I'll see you in the pool someday.
If I see you, it'll be your fins, because you'll be in front of me.
Yeah.